This is Oakdale, a suburb of one of our larger cities. Like many other American communities, the people here worry about their juveniles and what to do about them. They talk a lot about it, but that's about as far as they go. That is, all except Officer Clancy. This is Clancy. To the force, Clancy is just badge number 97. Clancy promoted and helped build the Puddle Patch Club. Let's meet some of the members. This is Pinky, most exalted ruling kink of the club. And here is Wheezer. One look at this one and you know that the kids call him Tubby. This is one of the younger ones. They call him Drooper. In all communities, there is one of these. Mother calls him Reginald, his teacher the ideal pupil, and the kids refer to the young gentleman as the Dude. The lot behind Dan Foster's garage was commandeered by Clancy for the club. Dan was not for it, but Clancy convinced him after hinting that Dan's Saturday night poker game in his back room was against the law, which he, Clancy, might overlook if the club remained undisturbed.
Well, I'll tell you. Now, the mayor is the head of the city government, and under him are the councilmen, sometimes called the Board of Aldermen, who are known during election time as the appendix of the city government. Anyhow, they make all the laws, and it's up to the chief of police to see that they're enforced. Of course, the mayor and the chief of the police being very good friends of mine, I stand very highly with them.
Mr. Clancy, are you a captain or a lieutenant?
Well, right now, I'm just plain Officer Clancy. However, being such a good friend of the chief of police, I expect any day now to be made a captain, or at least a sergeant.
Clancy, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, Dan. Now, boys, you run on back to the clubhouse, and I'll see you after the meeting. I have to talk to Mr. Foster.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, friend. See you later, men. You run along now to the clubhouse.
Anything wrong with you?
No, I think I shaved a bit too close this morning.
Oh,
Did you want to see me, Dan?
yeah. I'm sure sorry I let you talk me into letting those kids build that clubhouse.
Why? What's wrong?
Well, they spend most of their time back there. And all that secret stuff going on. I've been watching them carting everything in. Birds, chickens, mice, monkeys. I don't know what else after my back is turned. I tried to get in there this morning. They had it locked.
You tried to break in there?
Yeah.
You tried to break in their clubhouse? Would you try to break in the Knights of Columbus Hall or the Masons? Why, to them kids, that club is an institution. It's secret and it's sacred. Are you sure that you wouldn't want to see them running around the streets instead?
I think I would. And if there's any more funny stuff goes on back there, I'm going to have to ask him to tear it down and get off my property.
Uh-huh. Well, it's your property, and you can do with it what you want. I don't suppose you've heard that the city is having a cleanup campaign, and this lot of yours here is getting dirtier and dirtier every day. Now, you wouldn't want me to give you a summons and haul you into court and have you pay a good stiff fine, would you? Of course, if you let the gang stay, I might overlook a few things.
Okay. I guess they're not bothering anything.
Hi, Mr. Clancy.
Hello, Tubby. How are you?
Fine. Where's the gang?
They're all back there. You go on back and tell them I'll see them later.
Okay.
If any of the rest of the gang are looking for me, tell them I'm gone back on me beat.
Come on, Pete. I gotta put on the golden slippers of Aladdin. It is forbidden to wear shoes in the hallowed chambers of the club. I gotta stand in front of the electric eyes so the members will know I'm here. Go on, Pete. Go in your door. Boy, are these ever good. Here's your squeezer. My mom makes me eat potatoes at home, but they never taste as good as this.
Yeah, my mom makes me eat them too. She must spoil them by putting butter and milk in them.
Give him a bite of yours, squeezer. We have a quorum now. We can begin the meeting. Sergeant of Arms, will you let the stranger enter?
What's a quorum, Pinky?
It's when all the members are here.
Oh,
Who goes there?
it is a friend from the outside world.
Give the password, friend.
Robinson Crusoe.
Alabama. The meeting is now called to order. It has been proposed that the dude be considered a member in the Puddle Patch Welfare and Benevolent Club. We will hear what his qualifications are from the brothers.
He dresses too pretty and acts like a sissy. I can't understand the words he uses. My vote is no.
It's not time to vote yet, Drooper. We're just considering him now. When we had the fight with the Alley Cat gang, he was a great help. He didn't mind getting his clothes mussed that day.
One day in school, he helped me with my spelling. And then one time, he loaned me one of his skates while he used the other. Of course, he did make me skate where he wanted to go, and it wasn't much fun, but he did lend me the skate.
I admit he's bossy and uses big words. But he's got a brand new bicycle and a new football, which he'll let us use if he can play quarterback. And he's always got money. He can surely pay his dues, which is more than I can say for a couple of the members. I would like to hear more comments about the dude.
Greetings, Mr. Foster.
Well, good morning, Mr. Mayor. And what can I do for you this morning? Why aren't you down at the City Hall? Or home practicing on the violin or the piano or whatever it is you play?
Mr. Foster, I've explained it to you many times that it is my father who is mayor of this city, not I. However, after I've completed my proper education and have matriculated through Harvard or Yale or some other big university, I shall return here and throw my hat into the ring for politics. But now my mother says I must complete my musical education so that I will become laud at any university I wish to attend.
Well, thank you for explaining it to me, sir. And now can I be of some service to you? Would you care for some petroleum in your vehicle?
This vehicle is propelled by human leg energy and does not need anything else. I'm looking for the Puddle Patch Club, or whatever silly name they call it. They've invited me to become a member of their fraternal order.
Oh, I see. Well, you'll find the clubhouse down at the back end of the lot. And if they know you're coming, they'll be waiting for you, Mr. Mayor.
I have told you so many times.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh.
Who could that be? It must be Mr. Clancy. Tubby?
Royal Master, I was standing down by the drugstore, and the dude was going in for a soda. And, well, I was awful thirsty, and I sort of hinted that if perhaps he bought me one, perhaps I could fix it so he could become a member. I don't exactly remember how it was. Perhaps he said if he was a member of our club, he would invite a member in for a soda. So I said that he should buy me a soda, and he should come over this afternoon, and maybe...
You mean without consulting the rest of the members? You invited him to join this club?
Well, you have talked about letting him in, and I knew that you would vote on it anyway, so I thought there was no harm in inviting him over. Besides, it was a double chocolate soda with 4 scoops of ice cream.
I vote we make him a member right away.
Tell him to wait outside and he'll vote, Tubby.
Oh, dude. Don't you know you shouldn't frighten people like that? They've had to put somnambulists in mental institutions who've been awakened out of sound sleep. Huh? Oh, never mind. Certainly by this time, procedures toward the indoctrination of a new member have been dispensed with. No one doubts my eligibility, do they? Well, it's not that, of course. But we have to make ready for the initiation, and there are records to be kept straight. You wait a few minutes, and we'll call you in. Do not keep me waiting unnecessarily. Okay.
The meeting of the membership committee is now called to order. If anybody has a good reason why the dude should not be let into this club, may he so state or forever hold his peace.
He's a sissy.
That's no reason.
If he would buy enough ice cream sodas, it might be worth it. Couldn't we put him in charge of that department?
All in favor of making the dude a member, say aye.
Aye.
Contrary, no. The ayes have it. Tubby, will you prepare the subject for his entrance?
To enter the inner inner sanctum for the first time, it is necessary to be blindfolded.
This is silly.
What in the world could there be in that old establishment that one should not see? Well, Pinky says that all the residue and accoutrements of our organization are disclosed therein. Anyway, that's the way we do it.
Insignificant mortal dares to enter the inner sanctum of the Puddle Patch Welfare and Benevolence Club?
Say, a no-good, humble, desolate wanderer of the outer world.
Why should I say that?
Because if you don't, you'll get thrown out of here on your ear. A no-good, humble, desolate wanderer of the outer world.
What lofty member of this temple of loyalty vouches for this person?
I do, most royal master and commanding kink.
What's a kink?
Pinky's the kink.
Well, that doesn't...
Shut up!
Most lowly of outer persons, are you ready for the oath?
Couldn't we just...
Shut up!
I am quite ready. Repeat after me. I, a lonely one from the darkness.
I, a lowly one from the darkness.
Wish to be brought into the light.
Wish to be brought into the light.
And agree under penalties hereafter stated.
And agree under penalties hereafter stated.
To tell nobody at no time.
To never tell anybody at any time.
About the goings-on of this club.
About things happening apropos of this club. Put something in about ice cream sodas.
If I do, each member gets to drop an ice cube down my back. I will eat 6 angleworms and walk home barefooted in the snow.
If I do, each member can drop an ice cube down my back. I will eat 6 angleworms and walk home in the snow barefooted.
You will now place both hands on the honorable vessel of distinction. We will now give you the sign of recognition, which you will always use when meeting another member. This is the sign of recognition. This is the sign of distress. This is the sign of victory. You may now remove the blindfold. Greetings, friend.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Let me get him. Hey,
Let me out of here. I'm going to go home and tell my father.
Let him out, Drooper.
Well, Mr. Mayor, I see they made you a member of the club. What happened to your face?
Nothing. Why?
Here, take a look.
I'll bring retribution to those hoodlums. I'll tell my father, and he'll see that that club is torn down.
Oh, that's the best news I ever heard.
I might possibly have him close up your station.
Yeah. What?
You, sir, as an officer of the law, should uphold it. I'm going home now, but I shall return shortly.
Did you ever see anything any funny in your life? Who is that kid?
That's the mayor's kid. And he's on his way home to tell us old man. He's coming back here and tear down that club and close my station.
Well, if you'd have been nicer to them kids and did... The mayor's kid? Did you say the mayor's kid?
I did.
Oh, I gotta go into action. I gotta get them kids out of here. I'll see you later.
there?
A no-good, low-down beat pounder. Never mind all that. This is clunk, clunk, clunk. Open up. It's an emergency. I don't know why I ever let myself get mixed up in this thing with you kids. I helped you build this place to keep you off the streets. Don't you know who that was that you just initiated? That was the mayor's son.
Sure, we know it.
Well, we gotta clear out of here. You know what he's done? He's gone home to get his old man to come back here and tear down this clubhouse.
I thought you were such good friends of the mayor.
I am, but not that good. Now, come on, gather up your stuff and let's get going. Here. Come on. Hurry up, you'll be here any minute now. Here, who belongs to this? Open that door now, hurry up. Oh, let's see myself back in the park again. Get the dog out of here. Hurry up now. Hurry up, don't strap the pig in the up. I'm gonna be here any minute now. Keep going.
What's the meaning of this, officer? Look what they've done to my boy.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I don't think the boys meant any harm. I thought they didn't know it was your son.
What goes on in that club? Is that a torture chamber?
No, Your Honor. It's just a boys' club. And I helped them to build it to keep them off the streets. It's a secret society. They're all good boys, and they're all good pals of the police force.
Listen, Reginald, why don't you ever have pals like these boys? Why are you always sitting in the house reading books and practicing the violin? Oh, I don't know why I ever allowed my wife to talk me into letting her name you Reginald. Now, you go on back with those boys and let them finish the initiation. And don't you come home until you're a member of the... What's the name of that club?
The Puddle Patch Club, Your Honor.
A member of the Puddle Patch Club. Now, go on with these boys. Give him the works. Oh, what is your name and badge number, officer?
Clancy, number 97, Your Honor.
I'll have to speak to the chief about you. I understand there are some promotions due, and I think you'd be just the man for one of them. Might as well take care of it now. Just get in the car with me. Oh, this is a dirty place for a boys' club.
It is, Your Honor. Dan, when I get back here, I want to see this lot cleaned up. Now get busy.
Get in the car, Clancy.
Now the dude will be a member in good standing, and Officer Clancy may get his promotion.